Alright, it is Tuesday. Linux, scheduling backups, file systems. Reminder, Tech Dems on Friday. I'm recording this on Saturday. Friday went well. Thanks for those that came. And then April 4th, job fair. This will be an accumulation of week 9. Okay, so we're going to be covering, this here is day 17, and we'll also cover day 18 in this same video. We did scheduling. So the @ command, if you remember, you could type @ and give a time and then list the task you want to complete, go Control D, and then it will do those tasks at that particular time. We also talked about the Crontab. You can list your Crontab and you can edit your Crontab. First thing in the Crontab, what minute to execute the process in the Crontab, what hour, day of the month, month of the year, and day of the week. 0 and 7 are both Sunday. We talked about file systems. NTFS, talked a little bit about that. FAT32. Talked about namespace, location, metadata, information about the file, a path to the files. We're talking about mounting files, and an inode. Directories in GUI, sometimes they call them folders. And we talked about then a disk, or the concept of a disk. We got these tracks going around the disk. Divide those up into sectors, and we get a cluster in between there. And we save stuff this way. This way you can have, actually they call it a file allocation table. You can have a place where you can keep track of what's stored on the disk and where it is. Thursday, backup, secure access. We started talking about users. And on Tuesday coming up, I'll be gone, so we'll have a whole day to work on lab work on the machines. Tech Den, a lot of people going to be, Tech Den, we already did that. Career fair we talked about. Tech companies, resume, other companies. You can get a lot of resources at NIAC to help you prepare for the work world. Services, I talked to him about making sure SSH was on. We talked about terminal services, talked about PuTTY. Talked about security, authentication, integrity, confidentiality. We use this hash to take care of integrity, confidentiality. We have different encryption algorithms, and then we talked about keys. Shared key, or paired, public-private key. Shared, you have the same key on both ends. You share the key on both ends. Public-private, you can have one on one end and one on the other end. You can share your public key the other end, and we did an example here we'll look at. For example, Kevin's going to send a message to Cody. Okay? Cody can send Kevin his public key shared and not key shared, but his public key. Kevin encrypts the data, sends it to Cody. Now Cody can decrypt the data with his private key. We can ensure the integrity of the data by hashing it. Okay, so the data goes over, hash it on the other side, and then compare the two hashes. If they're equal, the data hasn't changed. Third thing, we'll do it in what color here? Blue. If we want to prove Kevin sent the information, Kevin can take the information and maybe he could create a digital signature for the information. He could, let's say, he could hash the information and then encrypt it with his private key. Okay, send it over to Cody. Send his public key to Cody. Cody could then decrypt it, compare it to the hash. If it matches, it had to be from Kevin. We set up a similar system. We generated an RSA key, and then we copied the key over to another copy. This would be the key, the public key, and we copied that over to a user and machine, and then that allows us to contact that machine without a password. Works great for using a Crontab to back up your system. And so we did an example. The students from Work Server 2 set it up, create the public private key share, copied the public over to an account on another machine, and they set it up so they could access that machine without entering a password. Alright, last thing. We created a user, set a password for that user. We took a look at groups. We were able to add a group and then use this to take and add a user to the group. We also did where we changed group, and we will be doing more with permissions. And groups next week. That is it.